Yesterday, we were there in different orphanages around the country. We went to the Upper East, we went to Kumasi. In the Ashanti region, we were in the Eastern region and Troto as well, and we have a number of reports for you. Let's take a look at what happened on Easter Monday.
We've been driving through the woods and the patchy roads. It's been a 2-hour drive. We are finally at the Baptist School Complex, BASCO, at Troto, near Suhum in the eastern region of Ghana. Every year since 2005, we spend our Easter Mondays here, creating memories for the orphans who are here and donating cash and undertaking massive projects to make life much more bearable for them. Yet again, we are here to do just as we always do, thanks to the generous donations of our listeners and viewers. So come along, let's go to the Baptist School Complex. Let's show you how we are creating great moments for the orphans today. Great moments of festivity, great moments of love sharing here at BASCO. They may be orphans, but they definitely must not lack the love and support of parents, and that is the feeling, that is the joy and compassion the Citi FM Foundation is sharing with the orphans here at the Baptist School Complex, BASCO. Now, we've been undertaking massive projects in the past, and I'm going to show you some of these projects that we've been doing in the past with your kind support. Come along, see. 3 years ago, when I came to BASCO, this building was not here. It was rather a mud building that was painted. It was made of mud, and it was quite weak. And we're seeing a very beautiful 30-bed girls' dormitory. This is just one of the 3 rooms, and it has a room as well for the house mistress. There's another place where the solar batteries will be kept when they are done. But if you look around clearly, you will see carefully, you will see something is missing. Yeah, if you're thinking about furniture, then you are right. We will need to furnish the 30-bed dormitory with furniture, and I am confident that through your generous donations, the Citi FM Foundation will be blessed with enough resources to come and equip this place with some furniture.
This particular building that Citi FM put up about 6 months ago.
Oh, sorry. Wow.
Yeah, this is part.
That's the nicest of all.
This particular building have 2 apartments, 2 rooms for a senior house, a room for a senior house mistress,
okay,
and 1 for a school mother.
With all the massive investments the Citi FM Foundation has sunk into the Baptist School Complex over the years, you would realize if you look around that there is no fence wall protecting the school, and then the investments that we have made through your kind donations into the school. The foundation aims at actually fixing that as well.
On behalf of the managing director, on behalf of the staff of Citi FM, Citi TV, we want to present this to you. And in addition, we also have a donation of 20,000 that is going to sustain you and the teachers and all the facilities over here.
Today, we are seeing this thing as something that is going to help the whole place. It will help the school, the girls' dormitory. If you look very well how the place is well kept and well built, without water, it is not going to function very well.
One of the things BASCO has done to sustain itself over the period that really came in handy during the COVID-19 pandemic is to run their own farm. As part of our projects this year, the Citi FM Foundation is looking forward to helping them expand the farm so they can do a lot more to feed themselves. Not only is the Citi FM Foundation constructing a borehole in the school compound, which is BASCO, it is also constructing one for the entire Troto community, and this is one of the sites where this project is going to be happening. But you may be wondering why all these projects in an orphanage. It's actually a huge investment into the human capital of children from broken homes, children from less privileged backgrounds, children who have not been lucky like some of us to have parents to care for them. Now, interestingly, the chief for Troto now was formerly a student of BASCO. He showed up at the grounds where we've been feasting the children, and he made these remarks.
It was a privilege to witness the first time Citi FM came to BASCO in 2005. And since then to today, we have seen the blessing that they have continued visit every year has brought to us, a blessing to the community and the school as well. I will make sure, and I promise Citi FM, that will put a proper maintenance to the borehole.
Earlier, my colleague, Ni Aikwe Okain, was here to witness the beginning of the construction process of the borehole.
On Friday, April 15, 2022, Citi FM and Citi TV, through the Citi FM Foundation, commenced the drilling of 3 boreholes for the Baptist School Complex and Orphanage, BASCO, and the Troto community at Suhum in the Eastern region. The Citi FM Foundation has over the years donated cash, dormitory block, and assorted food items in support of the orphanage. However, accessibility to potable water has been a challenge over the period for BASCO and the entire community within which the organization is situated. As part of its social responsibilities, the Citi FM Foundation drilled 2 boreholes for BASCO. The administrator of the home, Richard Kofi, was full of excitement about the development. One of the boreholes was also drilled at Troto for the town folk. The Jase of Troto community at Suhum, Nenetete Katamanso, told Citi News about the challenge faced by the community in hitherto accessing potable water. The contractor who undertook the project could not hold back his excitement either upon successfully seeing the water gush out of the ground after over 3 hours of drilling.
As at now, there you have water, you have plenty water that it can even use for the service. You can even use for community with just one water, one borehole that we draw. You can even use for community and use for the school.
But I could see you very excited when the water started coming out. Why were you so excited? Share with us.
When the water coming out, I was excited. The reason why I was excited when the water comes out, Charlie, basically, you know, when you're about to start, you face consequences over here. So as the second one you are about to do, even though I wasn't even assured that it's gonna happen in good way. That's why I'm very excited for what happened today.
Today, BASCO administrators can say it rained love and compassion, as not even the rains would stop the Gear Shifters Academy from joining Team Citi, put smiles on the faces of the orphans. While we were on our way out, they were on their way in. They donated 10,000 Ghana cedis cash and sports items worth 30,000 Ghana cedis.
My name is Juliet.
How are you feeling, Juliet?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy today. My name is Erica.
Erica, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Good. What's making you feel good?
Happy today. Today is our happy day. Yeah, BASCO.
Obviously, so much excitement for these kids. It definitely takes a community to raise a child, and that's what the Citi FM Foundation is doing lots of projects on our hands, but we are only too happy to put so much joy in the hearts and life of these ones. And so if you want to be a part, please send your donations to the numbers on your screens, or visit us at Citi FM, our premises behind the Adabaka police station. We are more than happy to help you get in touch with us, raise these children who are orphans but have great future ahead of them.
Donations like this from the Easter Orphan Project, an initiative by the Citi FM Foundation, has supported orphanages like the King Jesus Charity Home. Established in 1995, the King Jesus Charity Home has catered for a number of children who are less privileged and also seen them through their education. The founder of the charity home, Apostle Kofi Osu-Efire, could not hide his joy after receiving the items from the Citi team.
I'm saying very thank you for all of you. Thank you very much to you for what you have done. In fact, you have done a lot for us. Look at things that you brought. We are very appreciative for that. So I'm saying thank you to your viewers, your listeners, and everybody, all the workers. Thank you very much.
35-year-old Moses Dansu Efire was one of the children brought up here due to his condition at birth.
Years back, I think when I was born with this hand of mine. And I happened to come from the hometown of the director. So he, Bekwai Kwamai. So he came to find me and said, for the sake, I think my parents wanted to kill me by then. I was told by then, when you give birth to such a child, you have brought an abomination to your family or something. So he told them that he has named me after himself, and that if anybody harms me, the person will be taken to police station. So after then, he brought me to the home to stay with him. From that time, I was like 4 or 5 years then. And then from that time, I've been with him till now. He took me to school from my primary level to the university. I've now graduated, I've done my master's, and I'm teaching at State Experimental GHS in Kumasi.
He and other children have gone as far as acquiring master's degrees at the university, with some in the field of work.
I'm very happy to see such a wonderful gifts, because even the money that you donated, I think it will go a long way to support the students and even the little kids. Because even right now, we asked for director for money and he was saying that there is no money. And maybe it is God. By the truth of God, maybe that's why we have this donation.
It really helps a lot. I think being here, I always tell people that it's not happy to live in an orphanage. It is not happy. But when you find yourself in such situation, you have to live with it. When you come like this and we socialize, we have fun, we dance, I think it brings out the joy and happiness in us. So I think it's good you do that. Others too also want to wait to have such huge thing that you have done today. But even if you come with the little you have, at least boxer shorts, underwears, pad for people, I think it will really be nice and help the people here.
The Citi team, led by Mrs. Jennifer Nabake Ananisia, the human resource managers for Citi FM and Citi TV, handed over food items, detergents, toiletries, food, water, and drinks to feed the children, as well as a check of 20,000 Ghana cedis to the management of the facility.
Yeah. It's been amazing. I mean, to see the kids excited, you know, with the products that we brought is just heartwarming. Easter is a great time to share, to give. And so with our listeners and our viewers contributing, giving us cash, giving us products, you know, it's been amazing. It's been a great day. The party was amazing. You saw the dancing competition, and I'm sure the products we brought them will go a long way to help them throughout the year.
It was party time and there was more to eat and drink. The children danced to the tunes in a competition in a joyous mood. Just as the team was at the facility, a homeless woman brought in a 4-month-old baby to seek shelter. This child also joins the less privileged ones here to start her journey.
The Mama Ladi Orphanage was established in 2006 to rescue street children and others perceived to be spirit children. The children are then catered for and offered the basic necessities of life to realize their full potentials. The children's home has 150 children, of which 15 are currently in the orphanage and the rest either at foster homes or in tertiary institutions. The home continues to fend for destitutes but is confronted with a major challenge of procuring prospectus for first-year students to report to senior high schools. The Citi FM Easter Orphanage Project has, however, ensured this problem is solved. Items including rice, cooking oil, cartons of milk, and soap, among others, were presented to support the operations of the facility. Founder of the orphanage, Mama Ladi Awuni, expressed gratitude for the timely intervention.
What I'm about to say, the challenges that we have is food, and that is what you have brought. Everything we needed, you have brought it. Thank you so much. We have a lot of children outside who doesn't stay in the home, and every Sunday they come to worship with us. So sometimes we find it difficult to feed all of them every Sunday. But you people have made it possible. From Sunday going, everybody will get food to eat. We'll be able to feed everyone.
But for children of this orphanage who cannot report as first-year students to senior high schools because they haven't purchased all the items on the prospectus, say they can now have a sign of relief.
I want to say a very big thank you to Citi FM for the donation to Mama Ladi Children Home. I am so happy, in particular because I gained admission to Notre Dame Girls, but I've not reported yet because there wasn't money to buy some of the items. Thankfully to Citi FM, they've brought most of my needed things, which I think I can report this week. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who supported to bring this smile to us. May God bless you.
I want to thank Citi FM for the great support given to us in Mama Ladi's Children Home. I have gained the admission to Bogatanga Girls Senior High School, but we're struggling to buy some of certain items. But because God being so good to us, Citi FM has come to our aid, and we have washing powder, washing soap, and powdered milk to go to school. I hope I will be reporting to school this week, and I pray that God should make Citi FM station the best forever.
So I want to thank Citi FM for this great support since from infancy. I mean, life was a bit challenging. At times we ask ourselves what to eat, who to pay the fees, who to pay the water bills and all those stuff. But Citi FM came to our life, then started to bring us some of these donations, physical cash, I mean rice, other stuff to support our growing up as kids. So I want to say a very big thank you to Citi FM for this great support. It has really helped us a lot, and we are most grateful. Thank you.
Children's pastor at the orphanage, Joseph Abungo, commended the donors for the support.
In fact, this is not a first-time donation. He makes sure that we have something like a sustainable and annual donation. Because of this, we here in this home always are secure for a period. It's not just a bag, not 2 bags, number of bags of rice and other food items, oil. And frankly speaking, this comes to be able to take away a whole period as to where will we get food. to feed these children.
All right, so there you have it. We went to Kumasi, we went to Upper East in Bolga, and then, of course, in Eastern Region, Troto as well. Right, well, we just want to say a very big thank you. Of course, we gave our donation, but the bulk of the donation came from you. You who are watching us, your donations, your Momo that you sent, and then don't stop sending, because there are other
Still
projects that that are
on.
ongoing. You're right. So, for example, fencing of the property at BASCO, we need to do that, and the solar farms that we need to set up and everything else. So there's more projects that are actually ongoing. All right. But I want to say a big thank you to all those who contributed: food, drinks, disinfectants, cash, everything. We just want to say a big thank you. And there are so many of you. The list is just a tall list of people that donated. Those of you who are viewers and listeners of 97.3 Citi FM as well, you donated. We are really, really, really grateful. And we can't say thank you enough times. Prima,
Well, it was quite an emotional situation yesterday, and the joy on the faces of the children, I mean, is what brings that fulfillment. So even if you were not able, to make it to any of the orphanages, at least you know that whatever you donated went a long way, to putting smiles on the faces of these less privileged ones. And so we say a big thank you. God bless you. And when next we knock on your doors, do open, because your monies are being put to good cause. This is Breakfast Daily. We'll be right back.